Hi guys, so today I'm here to address a question that I get very frequently, and it's actually my most asked question or comment from people is, how do you get these ideas? Where do these ideas come from when I'm writing? And the thing is I'm not sure, they just come to me. I usually write about things that interest me anyway. I read a lot, I watch a lot of webinars and that kind of thing, documentaries. And when something interests me, I kind of pick up information and I think it somehow works its way into my writing. Anyways, but I don't write, they always say write about what you know, and I might write about what I know from an emotional level or from what I know from what I read about, but not personally lived. If I wrote about what I personally lived, it might be a very fucking boring book. Maybe not, it depends. I think, you can't take that too literally, but I do write about what interests me. And, my first couple books was about rock stars. Actually, I have one of them here. My first couple books were, obviously, if you see the guitar, kind of gives it away, doesn't it? Were about rock stars. That interests me. I'm interested in music. I love music. Then I wrote a couple books about vampires, which was kind of not something I had been interested in before, but around that time frame I kind of got into it like everybody else. But I wanted to do it very differently. I didn't want to do it like everyone else. So I wrote about a very different kind of vampires that were a little more maybe down to earth. And then after that I wrote a book called Different Shades of the Same Color. It was, I don't know what that was. It was just so out of character compared to all my other books. It was kind of a funny, depending on what you can think is funny book, but it kind of had a powerful message at the end that I think a lot of people weren't expecting. And then, of course, my last three books, Where All Animals Always Be a Wolf, and of course, The Devils Move Like Honey. These books are about basically gangsters. That's what I'm going to tell you. They're about people who are involved in the underground world, into crime. They kind of make their own rules as they go. And I think that appeals to me because I do like watching shows that are about like mobsters, or like Sopranos and like The Godfather, Ray Donovan, all these kind of shows. I like that kind of stuff. I like very violent shows. And because I'm drawn to that, of course, I like writing about it. I like reading about it. I like researching about it. And so it all comes out in my books. So basically, to answer your question, when people ask me, how do you get these ideas? In general, it's topics that interest me. Things that will capture my attention kind of come into the book. A good example is in my last couple of books. I mentioned there was one character who, his thing is sort of attacking people with a baseball bat. And I got that because I watched Ray Donovan, and I thought there was something about him in a suit grabbing a baseball bat and attacking someone that really captivated me. I really there's something about because I like writing about things that are almost contradictory. So you wouldn't expect someone, for example, in an Armani suit beating the crap out of somebody with a baseball bat. It just seems too contradictory. And that's what I like to do with my characters with various situations. I like that sort of contrast. I think it's fun. It's, I don't know, maybe makes a statement of some kind. Who knows? Anyway, so that's how I get my ideas. The very specific, scenes and various little details sort of just come to me as I'm writing. I don't even know sometimes. Like, I have a general idea. I wrote something recently. A politician's going to be coming into my next book, and he's going to seek out the help of Hernandez and his wife. And, I just sort of had a general scene in my head where he was talking to them and what was kind of being said, but I didn't really know the details until I started writing the dialogue. Then I kind of figured out what was his thing and why he wanted to get in politics and what mattered to him and how that was very, very contradictory to the people he was working with. He was kind of salt of the earth kind of guy, whereas they're not. Anyway, so them being criminals, obviously. So anyway, these are sort of things that, in general, it's things I'm interested in. The little absolute details and specific details, I should say, just come along as I'm writing. It flows. I just kind of relax. I get in that calm place. I don't overthink it. The minute I overthink it, I screw up. It just comes out. And I don't know if that answers the question, but it is what it is. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.